Okay, hey Misty fans, this is Jesse Green, D619 Nerd, and I'm going to do a full review of Mystery Science Theater 3000, 25. This is from Shout Factory, which is always good, and I believe these are all from Steve Vance, the same guy. I just keep it in the DVD case. I could put them in I guess in like one of those picture books, but I just like leaving them in there because they're really good. So the Robot Holocaust, Operation Kid Brother, it's Kitten with the Whip, and you got probably if you want to get this one, this is the one to see. It's Revenge of the Creature, famous Universal. Alright, let's start off with the Robot Holocaust. This is like a season 1 episode, because you still have Josh Weinstein, and he played Tom Servo. So yeah, this one is like a bunch of guys with like $10 made this film. It's supposed to be like a Mad Max kind of thing, where they face a group of heroes face the Dark One, who's a robot who makes other robots, and they're trying to save the father of one of the females, because apparently they push a button and all the slaves will like pass out, but if they redo the button, they're fine. So, some scientific logic there, and pretty much the whole half of the movie is in like this warehouse, factory basement, which is, they make fun of that. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, hold on. And there's like a hand puppet creature, which you get from like a rubber kitchen thing. They painted googly eyes on it and made it like a worm. They make fun of the robots. There's like 3 of them. There's supposed to be like hundreds and hundreds of them. There's the same 3 each and every time. There's a woman that looks like human, like Gurr. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. From Empire, the Shadow of the Empire, Star Wars, kind of girl kind of girl. They make fun of the what's the one? The who the what the one? Stuff like that. They make fun of her because they can't understand what she says, even though you can. Yeah, it's cheesy. It's not all that bad. Even though it's a really low budget. Why am I watching? And they rip it to shreds too. So it's like a mid-80s movie. And yes, they have the last and final radar, Captain Cody's Radar Man from the Moon, Chapter 9, and actually like close to the end of it, actually stops and please stand by, and then they start the movie. So that's why it's the end of that one. I wish they would have done all of them, but oh well. So next is one I do remember watching, like 93, 94-ish. I don't remember when this aired, but I do remember watching it on Comedy Central. This one's also on Robot Holocaust. You got an introduction from Joel, which is sweet. And then you got Life After MSK, Josh Elvis Weinstein. Those are cool too. But this one is Italian. I can't even call it a parody because it takes it so seriously. And I remember it was called something else, double O 007 or something like that. But it's called Operation Kit Brother here. It's Italian, and it takes it so seriously you can't even call it a parody. But it stars Neil Connery, the brother of Sean Connery, of course, the first, well, technically second Bond, but you know, you don't count the TV movie. Casino Royale, by the way. By American too, by the way. Anyway, I'm off topic. He's a plastic surgeon that the guys from Nick Talk will say, "What the fuck? We are in the wrong job." Because he's also a hypnotist, and he knows kung fu, and he's the brother of the unnamed super agent or spy. But it has, like, not only does it have Bernard Lee, the M, you have Lois Maxwell, Moneypenny, who plays Maxwell here. You got the girl from Russia with Love, Tatiana Manova. I don't know how you say her name, so sorry. You got the main villain from Thunderball, playing the main villain, or the second fiddle again, and you got oh shoot, Professor Dent from Dr. No, who also played the hand stroking the cat in Thunderball and from Russia with Love. Anthony Dawson, he plays the main villain, basically playing Blofeld. And they're trying to get this machine that can stop electricity all over the world. It's funny. He has Neil Connery has no charisma. They keep making funny. Yeah, let's have a clip here. Clip here. Clip here. Nope. He takes his role way too serious. And there's actually a chart of Sean Connery versus Neil, and they do make a riff on Highlander 2, which I've never seen. Yes, thank God. I hear it's atrocious. I know I butchered that. Atrocious. I'm not gonna even try to spell. This is not why you're here. It was bad. Okay, it's really, really bad. Sorry, I can't help myself sometimes. Yeah. So they rip it, and it's not bad. I do remember I watched it many times in the early 90s. So this one I do remember. Now, Kitten with the Whip. Okay, this is the weakest one. It took me like 3 tries to get through this. It stars Anne Margaret, big, stupid, Anne Margaret and John Forsythe. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, Joel does the introduction to this. I keep forgetting. Yeah, so it's Anne Margaret, John Forsythe. He's a stupid dumbass who's running for like Senate, and it could be either San Diego or LA, but it's in California, because they talk about both a lot. And she runs away from what do you call it, a juvenile hall. She stabs somebody and she runs away, and she kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. She finds his house, and then he tries to help her, and then takes her to the bus stop, but she comes back. Also has Richard Anderson, who best known for the $1 Million Man's Boss, is also in it, and a few other people. It's just really boring. guy's stupid as all get out. She said, the tagline, she says everything's creamy, and what the heck is creamy mean? They make fun of that. It was boring, bland, and so. And she was, I'm gonna use the same joke here. She was so schizophrenic, makes the Elizabeth Berkley say, "What the fuck, dude? Bitch is crazy." And yeah, she changes moods from one scene to the next. Like I said, this is the weakest one, but they did do a couple good intros, because they have Tom Servo, the guy, Tom Servo, dressed in a catsuit with a whip, because there's no kitten or whip anywhere in the movie. Who knew? And I the way Mike says it, he hated doing that one. It's like the worst one to do. So you get an introduction by Mike, which is awesome. Yeah, he told him it's bland, boring, and so yeah. And the last and not least, if you want to, I'll say that for them. This one's famous because it's a sequel to The Creature from Black Lagoon. It's not actually all that bad of a horror film. And this is like the original version of The Creature, kind of. They kind of changed it for the sequel, because the guy in the water suit couldn't see. But if you've noticed, there's air bubbles coming right from the top of the head in some scenes. I don't know, it didn't look right. But yes, they capture the creature, they send them to like a SeaWorld-esque Florida water aquarium park, and they just put them in a tank, and it's basically the same thing as the first one. She falls in love with the blonde. It's basically King Kong, but in water. Yeah, and they do most of the film as he always creepily looks at the girl, but they don't notice that. But they also do experiments. He finally escapes. Like I said, there's not too bad of a film. If they did Creature Walks Among Us, that would be a different story. But they never did that one. I don't know why. That one would have been perfect. That's the worst movie I've seen in a long while. It's not even a creature film. But I'll do a review of that at some point. Yeah, and there's a cameo from a legendary actor, director. He's like in there for like 2-3 minutes, if that. Clint Eastwood's in the film, and that's the only time you ever see him. This is also the first episode of the Sci-Fi Channel, where they went off to space, and they come back, and Crow's still there, and it's the new guy. Yeah, Bill Herbert, who took a while to find his way. He took over for Trace Ballou. And also you see meet Bobo for the first time, where you actually he's actually intelligent, which I like Bobo, so it's fine. I like how as the episodes go on, he gets stupider and stupider. They're fine. You have Mike introducing it. You also have Jack Arnold at Universal. That is a really cool mini documentary about The director, Jack Arnold, who did this and It Came From Outer Space. He did westerns. He did a lot of movies. And all really were good too. So, and then you have Life After MSK 3000 by Bill Corbett. That's also interesting. So, all in all, the two that you should watch is this and Operation Kid Brother, because I've seen both of them. This one's not too bad, even though it's like really low budget, but I kind of like those movies. The weakest is Kitten with the Whip. It's bland, boring, and stupid. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, because this one's the weakest one. I have more of these, so I will do more of these. I have to watch them all. I'm gonna start with 26 right now. Right after I stop. I have one more video, and then I'll see you guys later.